So I'm at a point where I could get a setup every single day if I want. If I want, I could resist sleeping and I could get a quality setup in Asia session. And I could make more in one single Asia session than I was able to do in a week just 1 year ago. And in order to get to this point, because I was actually spinning in circles, never actually achieving what I wanted. I was always blowing accounts. I got some setups, but I didn't get enough setups. I gave money back to the markets. And the thing is, I just came into trading with completely false expectations. I thought that I was going to get rich quick and that I just need to stay disciplined, follow the strategy, and if I'm just disciplined enough for long enough, I will eventually pass a challenge. No matter how long it takes, I will eventually pass it because I'm staying disciplined. But the thing is, I didn't actually have enough knowledge to be trading funded accounts at all, because a lot of people treat trading like a side hustle or a hobby, where they think that if they pass a 100k account and they could get just a few percentage, then that means something. But the truth is, that's the completely wrong mindset to have, because in this game you're competing with the best of the best and there is no half victory here. There is no second place. Either you win or you're going to lose eventually, because what usually happens is that you're going to eventually blow up your account, because you can, like, your brain can only function so well for so long before you eventually start making mistakes. And the reason why this happens is because you get this negative feedback loop of you're actually staying disciplined for a long time, you're following the plan, you're following the system, but you don't see rewards long term for your efforts. So your brain immediately, like, it resists everything that you're trying to do because it doesn't see any reason to keep doing it. And in order to succeed in anything, in order to stay disciplined for a long time, you need to actually have, like, there needs to be a logical reason for your brain to keep doing that behavior. And if your brain sees that it's not paying off, it's going to basically reject everything. So everyone talks about passing an account, doing this and that, and I've had people in my DMs to even ask me to pass an account for them, like, as if that's going to change anything. Like, let's say I pass the account for you, then you're going to trade by yourself and you're going to blow it. Like, people have this wrong expectation where they think that I need to just, if I just make a 2k payout, a 4k payout, then that's amazing. But like, I can do that every single, like, I can do that multiple times a week now. But if I would just, when I was like 2 years ago, when I was struggling, instead of buying new accounts, instead of trying to trade live, I would, if I just had sat down, invested in proper education in trading, and actually learned how to trade demo account in the first, like, in the beginning, then I could go and pass any challenge I wanted. And that's the mindset you need to have. Like, why are you doing trading if you just want to make like 4% a month? Because I can tell you the truth about this is, like, if your goal is to make 4% a month, you're not going to make 4% a month, because you're not going to achieve that. You need to have more, like, bigger goals, so that if you make 4%, you should be disappointed. But if you make like 10%, 15%, like, that should excite you more, because that's what is actually possible in trading. And you don't have to be smart, you just have to have the right information and use it properly. Yet a lot of people think that in order to make that, that's impossible, because most of the people you see, gurus out here, like, even they don't do that. That's why you think that it's not going to work, but the truth is, it's going to work. And I see like big mentors out there who trade live, and like, they have a negative risk to reward ratio sometimes. Like, they have a stop loss that's larger than their take profit, and that in itself tells me that they're not taking this stuff seriously. And you should, like, if you see someone doing that, you should never listen to anything they trading related they say ever again, because, like, that in itself proves that you don't understand, like, simple probability math in trading. It's not about always being right, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to always be correct, and you can't like take any losses. And if you need that large of a stop loss, then you shouldn't be in that position. You should stay out of the market until you're more certain. Because like, I cover my strategy in my Discord, which is linked in the bio, and I just prove to people that you can get like insane risk reward like every single week. And people are like how is this possible? Like, can you get 10R every single week? And the truth is, you actually can. I didn't believe that to be true either, and still it's like surreal when I see that on the charts live. But the truth is, that's actually possible without gambling, without being lucky, with just having the proper systems. And that's why you need to be so confident that you don't care about missing a setup, you don't care about hitting stop loss, because you know that a new A+ setup is going to appear multiple times every single week. And like, you can make at least 4R every single week effortlessly, and at that point you don't care that much about, oh, I hit stop loss, oh, I missed a trade. Like, you just get another one. But most people are so like, they truly don't know what they're doing. Like, they've found a pattern in the market that works, but that's all. It's not a system, it's a pattern. Oh shit. And then something unexpected happens, and they're caught off guard, and they don't know what to do with it. Like, and then they complain that their strategy doesn't work anymore, because it's not a real strategy, it's just a pattern that your brain recognizes. And like, they've done experiments on monkeys as well, where they press a button and they get a treat, and some other monkeys press the button as well, and they don't get anything. So those who lose every single time, they quit pressing the button because they realize there is no point. But those who get something, sometimes, even though it had nothing correlated with the button, their brain think that because they pressed this button, then they got a reward, they got food. And that's what a lot of people do in trading as well. They think that they're profitable traders, but sometimes it works because the market can only go up or down. So obviously sometimes you have you're right. And they think that because they took this pattern that they've recognized, that's why the market went in their favor, but it's not. And that's how you delude yourself into thinking that you actually know how to trade, but you really don't. And that's the worst thing you can do, because at that point you think that you know what you're doing, but it has nothing to do, like, it's not going to work long term, and you get so disappointed and frustrated. It's better to learn how to trade properly, pay someone to mentor you. It doesn't have to be me, it can be anyone, and learn how to trade properly. And at that point, passing a challenge, getting a payout will never be an issue ever again. Like, that's the last thing you need to worry about. That's pretty much it. Like, I really try to help people and tell them the truth about trading, and it has nothing to do with discipline, psychology. Like, I got stopped out 2 times in London session today. Then I saw a setup that would have given me 5R, but that wasn't directly a part of my strategy, so I didn't take the setup. It went to full TP, but I still don't care. Like, then I'm going to backtest that, because I always try to become better and improve, but I don't care about missing or not taking that setup, because I just follow my system. And if you have a clear system, you'll always see when you can improve something, when something doesn't work, because you have clear metrics that you're going after, fundamentals. So that's it for today, guys. Still up for the week, and it's Thursday today, so we have NFP later today, and not going to trade them most likely. And then we have Friday, and that's it for this week. Let's go.